of totally some 300 people. Okay, so which means that whatever your questions you will be asking will be heard by all 300 people. Okay, so if you want, if at all, if you want to maintain any confidentiality or anything, you have to. I mean, it's up to you. I would say that you can discuss anything and everything because we strongly believe that no one can take your idea, because here what matters is what we build. Again, that is what is the motto of build as well as this innovation challenge. We have given these. I hope that all of you would have seen the 4 challenges, whatever the detailed document what we have shared to you. And these are the industry challenges, what we have seen. Okay. Now, as a student team of 4 to 6 members, what would be your solution? How would you solve these challenges? That is what this competition is all about. And I hope all of you know the process. So the next immediate step is I'm hoping that you would have already started building the prototype or the solution for these challenges. Then we have time till maximum of April 4th only. So by April 4th, we have already circulated in the email what we have mentioned at today's session. In the same email, you can see a link for uploading your final solution, which has to be mentioning. And one big request, whenever in all the forms, whatever you are filling, please do mention your right contact details, including the phone number, email address, especially when you are winning and moving on to your next stage or next process, semi-finals and finals even. We'll be contacting you based on your email address, phone number, as well as what are your contributions in build. These things matter a lot. So whenever that 2 or 3 minutes of your time, whenever you participate, you take the efforts in filling the forms, please do ensure that you are putting the right details. Number 1. So in the next link, you would have got, apart from the team members details, your details, contact details, then we have shared a link where you can, all you have to do is you have to take probably some 3 to 4 minute video of the working solution. After you have built the prototype, the deadline is April 4th. Okay, it won't be extended. By April 4th, you have to upload a video link of your working solution or working prototype. Along with that, you have to upload a presentation deck also, which should be less than, in fact, it should be in some 2, 3 or 4 MB size. Okay. So I hope things are clear to you. We are, in fact, at the end of the session, I would also like to take some feedback from you. We can also arrange one more session based on your active participation in this session. Okay. Anything, we can also bring one of the product development experts where he can also help you in terms of answering the queries, how to build a product, prototype, those things and all, based on how active you are in this session. So now, over to you, all of you students. Please raise your hand one by one, and we will allow you, and then you can ask questions. Okay?
We can start.
We can start. I think Kripa has the first question.
Do we need to unmute?
You can unmute Kripa, no?
She can.
Kripa, you can raise your hand, then you tell the name, then you can unmute and then ask the question. And before that, you would strongly encourage all of you to switch on your video camera.
Disappeared.
Looks like Kripa disappeared. Another Lakshmi?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, my question is like, will we be receiving any in-person mentorship during the working period?
Sorry, come again?
She's asking.
Will we receive any in-person direct mentorship from IITM while we are making the prototype?
During the working the prototype?
Yes, sir.
No. In fact, while working on the prototype, you will not get any mentorship. In fact, that is exactly where the purpose of this session, Anand Lakshmi. In fact, during this time, all the tech and functional mentors are here. Whatever you want to ask, you can ask in this. But otherwise, there is no structured mentorship for you to solve the challenge.
Sir, also I have one more query. We completed our registration with 5 members. We would like to add one more member to the team, but the registration process is complete. Is it possible to add that one person?
No, in fact, that's what we gave enough deadline, no, Lakshmi. So, in fact, although the deadline was 10th of March, we extended the deadline also. We left the form open also. But why do you want to add one more member?
Sir, currently we have members from different branches. So we don't have a student from electronics branch so far. So we were thinking of adding one more person from that branch. Currently we have mechanical, industrial, and computer science students. One electronic person was willing to join, but we didn't get his name before the registration process. So we had a bit of a delay with that.
At this point, we can't add Lakshmi. In fact, we have already taken. But yes, in fact, once you get selected for the finals, semi-finals, at the finals, at that time, we will discuss about it. If at that time you add. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Sir.
Speaking, wait 1 second. What I would suggest is maybe when you upload the YouTube link, at that time you can try. If we allow, you can add that team member.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Then,
Hello. Good evening, sir.
uh,
I hope this is audible.
forward thing, Hafisa, please switch on your
Yes.
video.
Video. Okay. Good evening,
All
sir.
of you, please
I'm
switch on your
from,
video camera.
actually, I'm traveling in a college bus, so hope it's audible.
That's right. That is
Okay. Sir, we were working on the bird mitigation solution.
Yeah.
But I have a doubt. If we drive away all the birds, don't we reduce the chances of their survival or something, and natural process of the forest, they would do pollinations or something to contribute to the natural environment. Will that be affected if we drive away the birds only for a benefit of hello
Vivek,
benefit of us?
Vivek, you start, then I will continue.
Yes, DGP. Hafisa, na?
Yes.
Hafisa. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Referring to a consequence of ecological imbalance when we try to
Okay.
take the farmers'
Yes.
interest first and then take away the birds' interest outside. So I
Yes.
think in the problem statement we have considered that aspect and then mentioned the solutions should be sustainable enough, not just
Okay.
keeping the farmers' interest at the center alone.
Okay.
So it should be on both the sides, the balancing of both the sides. It is not just showing away alone, not just creating a blanket around the farm.
Okay.
It is also to keep the interest of the animal as well.
Okay, sir.
That's
And
that's the
hello?
part of the solution. You need to keep the interest of the bird as well.
Okay. So we were thinking of the rodents. Maybe we could place some sensor so that if it enters, it can be alarmed or something. But for birds, how to calculate the altitude which should be covered or something to be alarmed, like that.
So it depends on the crop that is grown on the farm.
Okay. Should we take some random crops or a thing or a common thing to be addressed?
You need to find out which crop is being damaged mostly by the birds and animals. You need to understand, go and talk to some farmers, go and reach
Okay.
out to some agricultural farm and then try to find out which are all the crops that are being, eaten away by
Okay.
these animals in huge numbers. There might be one
Okay.
crop that is consumed more in comparison to other crops, which is more tastier for the birds and animals.
Okay.
Maybe you can find out
So,
complete assessment and then plan the solution.
okay, sir.
It may not enter the coconut farm, it might enter some other crop. No?
Okay.
So likewise, you need to go and understand, talk to a few farmers
Okay.
and then get this data.
Okay. Okay.
We go through some news articles, something like that.
Okay. Sir. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Madhumita?
DGP also.
Sorry, DGP, you would like to add something?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So, very similar to Hafisa, not just Hafisa. So, for everyone, who is interested in this birds project, I just like to supplement few points what Mr. Vivek said. So whenever you take such projects, especially this projects, before stepping into the details like what is the average height or what will be how if we disturb the ecological imbalance, before getting into these details, we would recommend every one of you to understand first at the theoretical level, the preliminary assessment, understand what all the crops are there. Among those crops, which crops or which crop value chains are prone to the highest challenge of such attacks by birds or rodents. Then, once you shortlist those crops, then you have to go and understand what kind of attacks are there in the farms by those birds by speaking with farmers or refer some high quality scientific articles. Then again, next you have to ask yourself, if I select this particular crops, crop A, crop B, crop C, if I find a solution to shoo the birds away from the farms, what kind of ecological imbalance that would bring from bird's point of view. So all these things you need to find answers first at the theory level, at the basic primary research level. Then only you have to start building the prototype. Then only the study will be very robust and feasible. So I mean, Vivek also said the same, but I would say for every one of you to begin like this. So you have to start very broad. So any crop you can tap, any value chain you can tap. From that, you need to understand what are all the crops that are prone to more challenge, of which you need to understand the challenges, why particularly that particular crop is attracting lot of birds. Next you have to go to understand whether in that particular crops and those particular birds are adding any benefit like pollination or any similar things, and if you find such solution, will it affect the ecological imbalance. Then you have to shortlist, okay, I am going to this one particular crop and I'm going to meet few farmers who are operating or who are cultivating these crops. Then you need to understand all the details. Accordingly, you have to build your machine, build the solution. So that would help you to come up with the actual required solution. So that should be the approach. Yes. Yes, Madhumita, you can go ahead.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's
Yes.
not just for Hafisa, for everyone I am saying. So instead, if we approach in the reverse, for example, I'm going to select this particular crop and I'm going to find a solution to shoo the birds away, then it will not work out. So you have to start first at the theory level before getting into the field by referring lot of scientific articles, newspapers, interviews from farmers. So internet is available easily. So then only you have to shortlist and get into the details later. Yes, Madhumita, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I primarily have one doubt, sir, that our team has gone through multiple registrations, sir. Like I am the team lead and I have done one registration, and my team members also have done the registration, sir.
That is,
So
I think we don't have to do that, Madhumita. But we saw some of you have done that. See, which is the reason in the first form itself, first details itself, we asked for the name of the team lead, no?
yes, sir. They gave the team lead my name only and they gave my mail ID only, but they have also registered with the same team details, sir.
There were columns for their details also, no? Their name,
Yes, sir.
yes.
All
So,
the members in the team has been registered, sir, with the same team details.
any which ways you can submit only one prototype.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have another doubt related to technical, and we have chosen our project as smart water meter. For the leak detection, we are planning to make some power gauzes and some water solenoids, sir. And I would like to ask that to detect the leaks, it will be more cost effective in the sense, sir, to detect the leaks in everywhere or from every pipeline in rural areas or something like that. Will it be more cost effective or more costly dependent? I'm asking, sir.
So, Madhumita here,
To det-
Madhumita, so
Sir,
I will take here, then we will ask the team. So here also,
yes, sir.
very similar. So IIT Madras has given us four different problems and four different set of solutions that will identify the problems. So and it is just 4 or 5 lines. It is the summary of the problems. So we have to approach like in your case. I will ask few questions so that
Yes,
is it okay, right? We can have this interaction, right? So that it will
yes, sir.
benefit everyone.
Yes,
If
sir.
you decide to take the smart water solution, do you have any particular set of crops, not exactly one crop, set of crops to begin with? You have in mind, you
Set
don't have
up.
to tell also. What kind
Okay,
of
sir.
crops? Why? Because why I'm asking is in India at this point of time, not all the farmers or not all the crops are being watered by using this kind of mechanized irrigation. You're confirmed
Yes,
with
sir.
that? That's true,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
That's true,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Not everyone is using. Very few farmers,
sir.
especially for few crops, they are going for this kind of mechanized irrigation. Drip irrigation is
Yes,
one
sir.
such example. So,
Yes, sir.
have you shortlisted some of the crops which would be the target of interest for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I would strongly suggest you need to do some kind of economic analysis also, because whatever the scientific advancement or engineering solutions we are trying to find, eventually it has to yield results from economic point of view. Otherwise, the product will not survive in the market. So
Yes, sir.
currently you need to understand, for example, if you identify some 3 to 4 crop areas where this solution could be implemented. For those crop areas 1, 2, 3, and 4, without using such kind of mechanized irrigation, what is the cost farmers need to incur? Scenario 1. Scenario 2 would be, if they use this particular mechanized irrigation, proper irrigation, mechanized irrigation, what would be the additional cost they need to incur, and versus what is the benefit, enhanced benefit in terms of yield? Yield means directly
Yes, sir.
revenue also. This is the second scenario. And the third scenario is going one layer deeper. Definitely the cost incur will be higher in case if they are supposed to use the irrigation part and all. So there you need to break down what are all the additional cost and how the solutions which you are going to propose will help farmers to convince that if you are going to use 25% extra cost, that is fine, but the solutions that you can anticipate is 50% enhanced solution. So the delta is 50 minus 25 equal to 25. So I'm asking the same question which you asked, whether
Sir.
the solution is cost effective or not. That confidence we can give to our customers who are nothing but the farmers when we have a thorough understanding of what kind of additional cost they need to incur for this solution versus what kind of additional benefits they will get. Benefits can be anything. For
Yes, sir.
example, if the irrigation is particularly targeted at the roots, I'm just thinking out loud, okay? The solutions I give may not be accurate. So
Yes,
if
sir.
we target the irrigation particular at the roots, the amount of water that requires per plant, per crop will go less. And if we mix the inputs, fertilizers, pesticides, or some other inputs through this irrigation, the kgs of inputs that would require per crop or per acre would go down. So the cost
Yes,
of
sir.
inputs would go down. And because of this targeted application, yield may go high. So
Yes, sir.
likewise, we need to have some understanding at the theory level. Again, I am saying at the theory level. If farmers are supposed to use extra cost, incur extra cost, what extra benefit they are going to reap in terms of economic sense? So that will give more confidence for you to build the product and pitch the product first here at IIT and next to your prospective consumers who are farmers. So clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have one single doubt, sir. Sir, that
Yes.
leak detection in the water pipes has to be done within the fields or within household areas also, sir.
That
That
the
leak detection in the pipes we have in our problem statement they have given that we have to detect the leak
So
detection.
your question is leak detection at the farm level, but someone from the home also can understand some detection is going on, some leak is going on, right?
Means my question is that we have to detect the leaks that are
Okay.
going to the household pipes or the leaks which are going to the farm side
Yeah, if
or
I can.
household side
It
or the farm side.
farm side,
Oh,
but Vivek, right? Farm, right?
GCP is not limited to alone.
Exactly. Because once you devise the solution, it can be used at anywhere, right? It can be at home
yes,
level, it
sir.
can be at farm level. The engineering behind it is same only. So
Yes, sir.
yeah.
It's not limited to only agricultural pipelines. It is
Yeah.
for
Oh,
areas.
okay, sir.
It is
The
even for
major thing is we have to get the knowledge about leak detection and automatically we have to detect and we have to get to know the alarms or to repair it very quickly. Right?
right.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. We'll quickly move on to Ravindra. Yes, Ravindra.
Power Kritik Ravindra.
Our Kruti. Ravindra. You can unmute and talk.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. I'm Rutik. Sir, my doubt is you mentioned about submitting video of a prototype. So, do we need to submit the real life prototype, or we can submit CAD model, Fusion model video, animated video of the prototype?
I think we are expecting a real prototype
By
Ravindra.
4th of April, sir.
Correct. Which is the challenge you are talking about, Ravindra? Which is the challenge you have taken up?
Banana pillars, the
Yeah.
first one.
For that, CAD model alone will not be sufficient. The actual
Sufficient.
has to be done. No, CAD model is not sufficient.
Okay.
It has to be done.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Think of physical model, working model.
Yeah. Physical.
Okay. Soundarya Rajan?
And Bragadish, so this is for again, this is for everyone who are in the forum. When you start working on the idea, when we start working on the product, I mentioned about the economic sense, right? You all have to do one more study, whatever the product it is among the given four. You need to understand who are your competitors. Means currently there are similar solutions in the market. It can be within our country, it can be abroad also. You need to find out if not every competitors, at least you need to find out are there similar solutions available in the market, and currently what kind of offerings those solutions are giving, and what are the cost associated with those products, and will it be suitable for Indian context? Most of the cases no, because in abroad agriculture is different, the cost also will be higher. So how your solution is going to be the most possible cost effective way suiting to Indian farmers who are primarily poor farmers. So this backing also must be there when you build the product. So please keep this in mind. So this is not just about engineering. Engineering is just a way to fulfill the needs of the farmers. So economics also matter a lot. So this is for everyone. Yeah. Next question, Soundararajan.
Good evening, sir. Am I audible? Sir, actually, while registration, we have chosen two topics, sir. Is it mandatory that we should submit the prototype of both the topics, or we can choose any one of them? Not audible, sir.
Soundarya Rajan. In fact,
Yes, sir.
type, yes.
Abhisha, you please mute everyone else other than Bragadish.
What is it?
Soundarya.
Yeah.
Okay, Soundarya, in fact, if you have signed up for both the challenges, then yes, the expectation is that you are aware of it, then you try to upload both the challenges. But again,
You have the time to do it. And
exactly, you should also see the time what you have. If not, at least one you should definitely submit. That's the answer.
I think because Abhisha muted her, she couldn't reply, I think, but hope she was clarified with
Yeah. Hello, sir. I'm Hafiza. Yes.
these are back again.
Hafiza, you have to.
Yes.
Okay, Soundarya replied that her answer got clarified. Yeah, we can move to next.
Okay, sir. Clarified, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Havisa.
Sriraj, first you please switch on your video camera, Sriraj.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yeah.
Sir, same doubt, sir. Previous is also my doubt, sir. Both the challenges.
Okay,
I
sure.
have
Yeah.
completed, sir, my doubt.
Switch on your video and you can ask your question. Preeti Purnima?
Hello, sir.
Preeti, can you please switch on your video and please ask your query.
Preeti, are you there?
So 1 second, yes.
So till the time Preeti is coming, how many of you would be interested in one more session where a product expert, product development expert will be there to, help you answer the same way how DGP and Vivek are doing right now? Okay, noted. Thank you.
So Bhagadish, if you have given the deadline as 4th next month, we can conduct a similar section next week also, some quick half an hour, 45 minutes. That's a
Sure.
good idea by bringing in some other engineering minds from technical aspect, technical point of view. I also will be part of that so that I will understand. See, my concern is just one area. economically is it going to be feasible for farmers or the rural people? So I also will be there, and from engineering point of view you can rope in other people also. We can have one more session.
Sure. Okay. Great. Any other questions?
I think we didn't hear from us.
Hello, sir. This is Preeti.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
yes, Preeti.
Okay. So, our question is we are doing banana peeler. So, what is it targeted towards farmers alone, or is it going to be for big industries that make processed fruits out of bananas? Because there is something like ripe bananas and unripe bananas.
Mm.
Also, I want to ask, which or should we target? Should we do in modes or what's
So,
your
Preeti, good question. I would say farmers are not just the limited target audience for your product. The audience can be industries also, small scale industries also, SMEs also, MSMEs also, medium and small scale enterprises. But nevertheless, in any of the case, your target should be coming up with a solution in a most cost effective way. Why I am saying this is, if you take a companies like Kellogg's, an international company, or Nestle, international company, they are not going, they may, but mostly the common sense conventional wisdom is they may not going to use the solutions which we are coming up with. In the beginning, at least it becomes a big success. But originally, what we try to do is we need to protect the wastage of food, of course, but the product should work at the decentralized level. What I mean here, decentralized level is, imagine there is a district like Theni, you know Theni, right? Near to Madurai. Otherwise, Tirunelveli, down south, near Kanyakumari. These are the districts where banana cultivation is prevalent more. The solutions which we anticipate to come to the market through you is not for Kellogg's or not for Nestle. These solutions are for the small scale cottage industries or entrepreneurs or wannabe entrepreneurs or farmers themselves to use these solutions, create value addition for the banana in a decentralized way. Then 1,000 farmers come together, make that product, pull it together, then market it as a single brand, or then they can supply to Nestle or Kellogg's. What I try to mean is decentralized players should benefit from the engineering solutions we propose. So it is not limited to farmers, to answer your question, but the common thread, whether it is farmers or SMEs, it should be cost effective. That is the common thread. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, she had a second part of the question,
Yes, sir.
whether it can be raw banana or ripened. I think we leave the choice to you, Preeti. So whichever one you feel as easy to do in the time period that you have, you have your choice.
And adding to Vivek's point, it can also be backed by again the economic requirements. Currently, the wastage is high in ripened banana or raw banana. That study you need to do. And if it is one is first, second, another is second, how much is in one, how much is in second? Means how much wastage is in ripe, how much wastage in raw. And the third is, if you propose this solution, where the farmers or MSMEs or some other units will be benefited more. If it is for ripened banana or if it is for raw banana. You can, I mean, we will leave it to you, but still that can be backed strongly by the demand, the market needs, whether it is for raw banana, whether it is for ripened banana. You can start from where the wastage is more. From there, you can shortlist, narrow down your solutions. Clear, Preeti?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Bragadish, next.
Sure. One last question, and then we can close this. Yeah, you can unmute yourself. Switch on your video because your name is not visible. 22B01A. Switch on your video. Tell me, introduce yourself. Yeah.
Sir, my name is Alekia, sir.
Yes, sir.
And we have chosen a problem of mitigate birds and animals for damage to the crop, sir. So in that there are 5 objectives, sir. So that we have to use sensors and data analytics. Sir, can we use any other technologies rather than data analytics like ML? Can we include all these things, sir?
Yeah.
You can.
Do you want to take it up or?
You can, right, Vivek? That doesn't matter, right? So
I mean, we are not restricting or.
we want the outcome. The inputs, we leave it to you. It has to be IoT, Internet of Things, which means based on the internet or information it gets, it has to provide solution. I mean, the layman definition for IoT. But input, the way you design the solution can be anything.
can be a very, very simple solution. It need not be like highly sophisticated technology at all. If it
Yeah.
solves the problem, it's fine.
Yes, yes,
Ultimately, if some farmer can benefit from a solution, that's the ultimate thing.
correct.
Some hi-fi tech and all, not necessarily. So no limitation on your technology. What technology you use? Like DGP said, it's understanding the problem thoroughly and then finding the ideal solution to mitigate that problem.
And why, I will tell you why IoT is highlighted here, because the purpose is farmer cannot stay, sleep, eat, stay in the farm itself. He or she should know when actually the disturbance or exploitation happens in the field. Even if that farmer is in the market, takes rest in the home, or went to the school to pick up the kids, doesn't matter, which means the proximity is a challenge. Farmers cannot be in the field anytime. So the only way to alert farmer, even if he or she is far from the farm, is IoT, which is sensors, sensor based alerts. That's why IoT is very key for that particular solution.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
sir, any other inputs or suggestions for this mitigation of crops and
So,
damage?
yeah, Vivek.
So, see, like as DGP said, one part of the problem is detecting if an animal enters. Second part is deterring it, sending it away from the farm. So I'm just breaking down the problem into two. One is detecting if some animal has entered into the farm or the vicinity. Second part is deterring it, sending it outside. There are two components to the problem. So you can think along those lines.
Okay. Sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
There's Nivedha Jagma.
One more, you people, DGP,
I think DGP wanted to say something to that
is
previous
it?
question.
You would like to add for that?
No. What I mean, I the thanks, Vivek took it over. What I was about to say to her was that you only have to build and come to us so that we can tell. But Vivek somehow helped her anyway. Okay, cool. So Niveta's can be the last question, right, Bradish?
Yes, DGP.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Niveta, please ask. We lost Niveta.
I think she's gone.
Hello, sir. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
to open
my
camera.
Niveta, that's when we can also see your screen will come to the top.
Okay. Sir, my doubt is like I'm taking a smart water meter as the challenge. So there are like 3-4 types of we have
Yes, Niveta, we are hearing
3-4
you.
targets. One is this irrigation system. One is irrigation system, and then leak detection, and this water distribution. Like, are we supposed to include all of these points in our single device? Like, is it important to include all of them?
Vivek, before I answer her question, I have a doubt. It's not like everything should be part of the solution, right? Or what? I don't know. So you take charge and answer. Then I will tell.
No, I didn't get the question properly.
No. What she is asking is, there are some 3 to 4 objectives of the smart water meter solution.
Right.
Should her solution or their solution comprise everything mentioned in the objectives given by us, or not necessary? She can just work on 1 or 2 problems in the smart water meter.
If you ask me, yeah. In fact, again, what matters is what is the kind of solution, how deep is your solution, and yes, in fact, it need not be 100%. Whatever, those are our suggestions. Okay, so any solution to solve the challenges mentioned in the problem statement, even if it is one of the solution among many of the solutions what we have given, it has to be a working prototype has to be there.
It's properly done.
Yeah, it has to be properly done. It can't be half built.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we would prefer to have one properly built component of the problem,
Yeah.
rather than 3 half-baked.
Exactly. Right.
And Bradish, I have a doubt. So once they all present their solution, what's next? What's the plan?
We will be doing the evaluation. DGP.
Yeah, evaluation. After evaluation, we will work with them, right? The selected ones.
So, in fact, we will have a semi-finals event where they will physically come in 3 clusters: Chennai, Coimbatore, and Chennai.
Okay, Pradesh.
And then they will be presenting it to all of us.
Yes.
Say, for example, we have got some 300 teams registration. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
In these 3 clusters, close to 75 we will be taking. So this only will be presenting physically, showing the demo.
Okay.
And then from the 75, 15 will be picked up.
Okay.
Finals event.
Okay.
And they will be given cash prize and I don't know, if they are interested in entrepreneurship, we'll be giving incubation opportunity.
Exactly.
In terms of internship opportunity.
Cool. So this is what I wanted to hear. So for all of you, what we understand from Jagdish's point is, anyway, based on the multiple levels of evaluation, eventually you will be working with IIT Madras if you are interested in being an entrepreneur by scaling up your solution. So you can add many number of solutions at the later stage, but considering the paucity of time till only 4th next month, I would strongly suggest what Jagdish and Vivek said, take at least 1 or 2 problem statement and build a robust model. That is a ideal way in the limited time. Yeah. Cool.
We have one more question. Satrapati.
Like already.
So we take this
Satrapati.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Sir, I have chosen peanut sorter and graded problem, sir. So about that, it's just we can limit to size, or do we have to cover all the quality and everything while grading?
Chhatrapati, size alone is fine, but I answered for some other query. Someone said you need to have a solid backing, economical backing. Which parameter is more challenging, and not sorting the peanuts based on that particular parameter can yield in what percentage of loss, and in terms of money value also, in terms of weight also. Based on that, you have to select the parameters. For example, if there are 4 parameters, and each parameter contributes different percentage of losses, and among that one parameter contributes only 5%, whereas another parameter contributes 40%, naturally you should select the parameter which contributes to 40% of the wastage. That is again, so again I am using the word for 5th time, economic sense should back your engineering solution. Then I would say your product is a sure hit in the market. So please keep that in mind. I mean, the answer to your question is you can select just one parameter, absolutely fine. For all the peanuts groups I am saying, not just for Chhatrapati, but that particular parameter, why you are selecting that must be backed solidly based on the data, primary research, secondary research, or some conversations with the farmers. You need to know. The farmers are industrial people. So we will leave it to you. But you need to have a solid backing, why you have shortlisted that particular parameter.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Cool.
I think we'll end with this.
Sure, Pragadish.
Sure. In any case, we'll have one more session. Glad that you will also be part of that DGP. We will plan the same way one more time, sometime.
Sure. So maybe by the time we meet next time, they must have already started the work. So
by now itself, they should have started the work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, students.
DGP, thanks a lot for your time.
No, my pleasure. Thank you, Pragadish. Vivek, Abhisha, Kirtinathan, our team. Thank you, friends.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, everyone, for making this for this session. Vivek, for your participation. Thanks a lot, team. Thank you. Bye.